Hello. Today we are going to show you how to print from the computers in the Quogue Library Computer Lab to the brand new BizHub.
So one would log into the computer as one normally would with barcode and password or guest ID. Usually and people password. Like to print from either emails, web pages, or Microsoft Word. Printing at the Quogue Library now requires a user to enter an ID and password every time they click the print button. This ID and password is very simple. Let's use an example from an email. If we want to print an email, we would go over to the printer icon in the corner up near the email, click on it, the print screen would pop up, and we would see that we are going to print 2 sheets of paper. If we click the print button to print those 2 sheets of paper, a box will pop up called the Secure Print box. And this is the position where you're going to type in a name and a password. It can be any name you want, just as long as you remember it and use it each and every time so that when later you can retrieve your documents. So for this example, we're going to use test as the name, and we will use 1234 as the password. And we click OK. And that's it. It gets sent over to the printer for later. Let's say that we also want to print something else. So here's a recipe for some easy meatloaf on allrecipes.com. We would click the print button on the web page, which would bring up the print dialog, and we would see once again that we are going to print 1 sheet of paper. Now this is important because it's 10 cents per side and copy for a black and white. We are going to click the print button, and then once again automatically comes the Secure Print box, and we will use the same name as we did before, test and 1234, and we will click OK, and that will then get sent to the printer. One thing I want to caution people about is that sometimes there's many pages that will print and you only need one. For example, here on this article about Kodak says, hold my beer with odd cryptocurrency bid, if we select the print dialog, we will see then that it wants to print 7 sheets of paper. But all you may want is this 1 page. That's where you need to go over to the print dialog and change the quantity from all to a range. And you can choose 1, and that would print just page 1. Or you could do a range, 1 to 2 would print pages 1 and 2. And that's what we will do in this example, 1, 2. And once again, there's the box. And again, test, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes we like to use Microsoft Word to type documents. They can be letters, anything you want. And as you type, when you finish, we go up to File, we go to Print, and again, the dialog box will appear once we click the print icon. And again, we do test and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now once we've finished at the computer, it's now time to walk over to the printer to print out the print jobs.
So we walk over to the new printer, and the first thing we do is press the menu button. Then we press Secure Print. And this is where we are going to type in that name and password that we've been using this entire time. And in our case, we're going to use test. We press the password to highlight it in yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4 was the password we chose to use. We press the OK button. And here we can see a selection of print jobs that are waiting to be printed. And next to each one is a quantity, and that can tell us how much money to put into the machine. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages times 10 cents is 60 cents. So what we need to do is do select all. We then do print. And when we get this output screen, now it's time to insert the money into the box. And we're going to insert 3/4 for 75 cents. We go back, we press the blue start button, and the printer prints. Print jobs come out on the left side of the printer, and when you're done, you can pick them out. And as you can see from our examples, everything that we asked to print came out and printed correctly. Since we inserted more money than we required to print, we can now request change back by pressing the plunger once, and down in the change return will come our change. And that's it. Printing has been
So as you can
completed.
see, printing was quite easy at the Quogue Library. But even if this video is a little confusing or you forget the steps, there's a print guide available at every computer in the lab to help you step by step on how to print. So thank you for watching.